Hi, I'm Pro Lubani, an entrepreneur sharing realities of building a business in Nigeria. If you're a dreamer ready to become a doer, you're in the right place. Here, I teach practical steps to help you grow your business confidently and sustainably. Welcome to 2026. Happy New Year. I hope you're having a great start to your year. I just thought to come on here and yap a little. I haven't posted a video in a long time, and seeing as the theme of my year is consistency, why don't we try that for a change? Hopefully this is me holding my future self accountable, and if not, one of the major reasons I wasn't as consistent on YouTube is because for the greater part of the end of the year, I was in Lagos for a competition. It's a reality TV show. It's called The Next Titan. It's somewhere where business owners from all over Nigeria come to compete to become the next Titan. And I actually ended up winning the show and walking away with 40 million naira. And that was one of the highlights of my 2025. If you go on my Instagram or my TikTok, you can see, the story or the journey from when I went for the auditions. I'm going to do like a proper video where I sit and like talk about it, but we're not doing that today. I just wanted to give you a little backstory and all of that. Yeah, but for this year, I'm trying to do a lot more in my personal life, in my business life. So I'm going to be starting with like business plans I have for myself. The first one will be to get more brand awareness. And typically when I'm making like plans, I have numbers attached. So what does brand awareness look like? Does in like impressions, is it in like walk-ins, is it, how would you measure that? And then I have my numbers set. I'm just saying like as vaguely as I can without oversharing that I want more brand awareness. We need more eyes on Myria G. If you do not know Myria G is a pioneering makeup manufacturing brand based here in Abuja, Nigeria. We make makeup. So your lip glosses, lip balms, lip pencils, blushes, foundations, mascaras, all that good stuff. That's us, and not many brands are doing that in Nigeria, and which is why I make sure I was mentioned that pioneering, because the name was go far. So if you don't know Myria G, please check it out on Instagram, just MYRIAGEE. Yeah, so we're currently in the middle of like a rebrand, so changing the logo to be more, to translate more to the target audience that we cater to. Also working on a redesign of the website, making more user-friendly, just things like that. There are lots of things being moved around right now. Operations are at an all-time low. The factory that we have set up, we had to move because we were expanding. We needed a bigger space, so we've moved to the new factory and it's being renovated. I'm currently in the new walk-in store that we have, also being renovated. Just so a lot of things are moving, and all of this is going to add up to give our Myrians the most like amazing experience. We also want to be a more interactive brand, so more pop-ups, more community stuff. We love our community and they're very, very engaging, so we're trying to really give back this year. And then as it relates to like personal goals, I want to be more physically active. I don't like the gym. I've never liked the gym. I'm trying to find other ways to be more active. I like swimming. I want to swim more. I like taking walks. I want to walk more. So in my own like space, I'm very known for like attending certain events. So a lot of events that have to do with business owners or entrepreneurs as it relates to like capacity building, all of that. I post a lot of that on my Instagram. I even have people who ask me, oh my god, where do you hear about these things? I've actually addressed that before on my Instagram. I go for a lot of these events and I have gotten so much information, and I think it's time to start sharing that information. So I want to talk more at these events. I don't just want to go as like a guest or like a participant. I actually want to go as a speaker, as a panelist. I did some of that, towards the end of last year, and like 4 out of 6 of them I like spoke, or I was like a special guest awarding a gift, or like just did a little motivational thing just to like ginger entrepreneurs, because honestly doing business in Nigeria is if everybody is here, if this is ground zero, doing business in Nigeria is, you can't see it, it's where my toes are. Like, every opportunity you get as a business owner to encourage another business owner, please take it, because people need that encouragement every once in a while. So I'm very open to doing that. I'm also open to talking about like practical steps, because I'm a very technical person. I plan, I work with numbers, I do all of that, and not a lot of people know how to do that. So I'm really eager or looking forward to, you know, talking to people about things like that. And I'm really big on demystifying business to business owners. So people will hear things like taxes and they're like, I'm not interested, I don't want to do. I talk about things like that on my Instagram, which is why I'm bringing back the business basics series. If you don't know what that is, I used to go live last year every Friday at 6 p.m. and talk about, you know, a certain business concept. It could be the financial aspect, it could be social media, it could be marketing, branding, it could be procurement, it could be just different things. And I'm doing that this year again, and I'm trying to really hammer on the theme of consistency. So I have the topics outlined for the rest of the year. 5 p.m. every single Friday, I'm going to be going live on Instagram, either by myself or with like a guest, to talk about different business concepts. And I'm going to be posting about the calendar for every month, so that you can kind of like follow along and see what's happening this month and all of that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Another thing, I think this is the final thing I'm going to talk on for like the personal stuff that I want to do this year, is travel. So I typically used to travel once a year, and I did that since 2021, but 2024 was so tough. Oh my god, the budget was so tight, I couldn't go nowhere. But this year I'm trying to prioritize traveling, because I really enjoy it, and it's very needed for me to like continue with the rest of the year. I want to go to Ghana and Ivory Coast, because I do a lot of African countries. So I want to go to Ghana and Ivory Coast. I haven't been to those two countries before, so let's see how it goes. Oh, and then financially, I want to increase my earning potential. So because of the Next Titan, I've had a lot of opportunities. I've done media rounds, I have spoken on shows, podcasts, I have appeared in newsletters. The most recent one as at today was I was on the Moving Boomer. This is a podcast by Hajia Hadiza Erufai, the former First Lady of Kaduna State. So I just spoke about what it means to be like a makeup manufacturer, what the Next Titan was like, what I'm looking, you know, out for the future, things like that. So I'm really looking at increasing my earning potential, because I have so much value to give. Apart from the fact that I went on a show and won, I'm a project manager. I create valuable content for brands that share the same values that I do. So things like that really need to start making it have some return on investment. So that's another thing that I'm looking forward to this year, and I'm going to double down on it. Yeah. And then finally, with relationships, I want to be more intentional. I need to call people more. I need to, okay, no, I'm not guilty of missing birthdays, because I do be calling and texting people on their birthdays, but move more into like gifting and all of that. Like, I want to do more for the people in my life this year, and honestly they deserve it. Every single person that I have in my life has been super amazing, and that's why they're still around. And I also try to give back value, whether it's in time, whether it's in my treasure, whether it's in connecting them to opportunities. I'm constantly looking for ways to make their lives easier, or to make their lives better, or trying to improve them in some way. That I have friends that I have taught how to do graphic design. I have friends that have taught how to edit videos, things like that. So yeah, it's very important for your circle to grow along with you, because if you're the only one that is making it in your circle, then there's a problem. I think that's it for me. I'm going to be posting more content up here. I'm trying to get at least one video a week out for you guys to enjoy and actually like work on, because I will be posting videos about, you know, business and just how to make business easier, honestly. And I really hope that you find value in them, because that's why I'm doing it anyway. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Tap that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload a video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.